Hi, I'm Dixie Agostino. I'm the CEO of Switchgear Search and Recruiting, and you're probably wondering why you're getting this video. If you're like the vast majority of managers today, you got put into leadership because you're great at the technical skills that you do. However, the vast majority of us were put into a management or leadership position with absolutely no training on how to hire, how to fire, how to make sure we get the best people, and the repercussions of what happens if we don't. So I wanted to build a quick video series that could cover the stuff that I've learned over the past 6.5 years of building a business from scratch, and the things that I've learned from the top talent in our industry, and walk you through the process that another CEO walked me through that has saved our company hundreds of thousands of dollars. So one of the things that we're going to cover in our video series, a multitude of things from the very beginning of realizing that you have a position all the way into day 90 of the person starting. But one of the things we want to think about is that honestly, hiring today is harder than it's ever been. And that may sound cheesy, but it's very true. Because in the past, we could just post an ad. You post an ad, you get some applicants, you hire the best of the people that apply. But here's some facts. This is 2.4% is what SHRM, which is the Society of Human Resource Management, says is the unemployment rate in 2016 for people with a 4-year college degree. 26 million is the amount of workers that we're going to be short by 2030 once the baby boomer generation retires, per Time magazine. And 1 in 5 people is actively disengaged and looking for a new position. 1 in 5 people wants out bad, and 78% of employees are open to hearing about a new opportunity if a recruiter calls them up. So one of the things I also want to talk with you is the cost of a mishire. This is something I learned personally through a lot of pain. Cost is not simply money. It's the wear and tear on your team. It's the feeling that you incur when you don't want to come to work anymore because of the people problems within your team or within your company. But there's also a real dollar amount attached to this. So 30% is what the Bureau of Labor Statistics says is the bare minimum you're going to pay if you mishire the wrong person, 30% of their first year total comp. $100 million is what Tony Hsieh of Zappos, who is an industry expert, he is the go-to person for culture and hiring. He says his mishires cost him and his company $100 million at a minimum for a $1.2 billion company. So even the best of the best make these mistakes. And 80% is the amount of turnover that is due to bad hiring decisions. So what we're going to walk through is a system that you can easily put in place yourself with pretty minimal effort to drop this 80% of potential turnover down to a much more manageable number. So if this is interesting to you and you want to know more, stay tuned for our videos or message us at info@switchgearrecruiting.com for a free hiring process audit if you qualify.